Nolan, thanks. After months of negotiations, the city of Appleton has reached a deal with the owners of the Hilton Paper Valley Hotel to continue operations of the Fox Cities Exhibition Center. Tonight, we're learning details about the new contract and why both sides are calling it a win. Under a new contract covering the next 5 years, the Fox Cities Exhibition Center will have the same operator as it's had since opening in 2018, but with several changes that the Paper Valley Hotel says will improve business and their bottom line.
What's different is that we have the ability to book what we feel in the industry is the best business for that specific date and time. So the guardrails are off on how much we charge and when we can book something and what we can book in the facility.
That means the hotel would no longer have to abide by free use requirements for area municipalities and also have the ability to sign exclusive vendor contracts. According to a memo of understanding that went before the city's finance committee Monday night, the city would also collect up to 6% of gross revenue from the exhibition center to create a capital reserve fund for future repairs and improvements.
The priority going into this process was to make sure that we're creating an agreement that provides for mutual benefit, and we want to make sure that our operator can run this facility to its full potential and do it in a way that's profitable. They have a business to run.
The future of the building had been in limbo since a previous contract expired December 31st, with the city granting an extension so negotiations could continue.
Every group that we bring in here brings more lodging, more people eating in the restaurants, a ripple effect across the community.
The memo of understanding was approved by the Finance Committee tonight. Will go before the full council for a vote at their next meeting. Once a contract is finalized, both parties will have to sign off, but neither anticipate any issues with doing so.